guys, so today I'm just going to be showing you how I straighten my hair. I wear my hair natural about 80 to 90% of the time, but if I'm having a bad hair day or I just feel like, straightening my hair, this is how I do it. I have tried so many different straighteners and heating protectants and frizz serums and techniques and everything, and this is the perfect technique for me. It's pretty similar to one of the very first videos I put up on xoxo, which was how I straightened my hair. It was like horrible quality. I filmed at like 4 in the morning with like heinous lighting. It was horrible, but it is a pretty similar technique, just a little bit amped up with some better products and tools. I really owe this all to my straightener. This is amazing. I should turn this off. It was sent to me for review consideration by, I believe, flat iron experts. Don't quote me on that. Check in the description. It's amazing. I'll talk about it more in the video itself, but pretty much it just straightens your hair really quickly, and it makes it so shiny and soft and straight, and it keeps your hair straight for a really long time. And it's not that damaging to your hair. Pretty much it is amazing. I've never heard a single negative review on this. If you have one and you've had a bad experience or a good experience or anything, tell me and others about it in the comments below, please. My hair is on the harder to straighten side of life, and I did this in 19 minutes. So it's amazing or something. And I really hope that you guys like this video. Yeah, so keep watching and yay! Okay, bye, or hi. Just, you'll see me in like 2 seconds. Okay, woo. So this is my 100% natural hair, just with a little bit of my Potion 9 in it, which you guys know I love. It's just basically a styling, anti-frizz, softening treatment that I always put on my hair when it's damp. I'm gonna gently brush it out. It's gonna get kind of frizzy in a minute. This is totally optional, but I'm just gonna spray a little bit of this Garnier Fructis Style Body Boost Root Booster. I'm just gonna lift up, especially just these front pieces. Just give it a little bit of body. So I'm going to section off my hair, and sectioning off your hair is just going to ensure that every layer of your hair is straight, but sometimes even these can leave marks in your hair. So my favorite are just by using scrunchies, and these you can just get at Walgreens. Like a pack of like 10 is like $5. So I'm going to do 3 layers. So I'm just going to like take my thumbs and just go like right where my ear is. I'm really not the best sectioner. They don't have to like be perfect at all. Yeah, as you can see, it's just like a little bun on top of my head. It's not that exciting. This is from KQC. This is also the brand of my straightener. This is their Thermal Shine Brilliant Thermique, and this is my favorite heat protectant. It does have a smell that's kind of like men's cologne. It's like musky, but this smell goes away. I'm just gonna spray a little bit this on the length of my hair and then focus it on the ends. Yeah, it smells like cologne. Ugh, I don't want to smell like a man. And I'm just gonna brush it through. Now my straightener is the KQC Professional Ceramic X Heat, and this is amazing. I have bought many straighteners going from high end to low end, but this is my favorite out of any straightener I've ever tried. So this is my favorite hair straightener ever. It makes your hair so soft, so shiny. It makes the straighten last for a long time. Your hair like doesn't curl up or frizz up or anything. It makes it so shiny, and it's really not that damaging to your hair. And since you only have to go over each section like once, not like going over and over your hair, so you're not really damaging it that much. And it's small, so you can get up to the root, and like you can curl it and you can like flip it and twist it. So yeah, a really important tool for my technique is this straightening tension comb. You put it up to the root of your hair, you like close it like this, you start slowly pulling it down. You put your straightener above it. So the straightener is going over a perfectly already like aligned piece of hair. So that you don't have to go over the section again. When you straighten it, it just ends up perfect and straight like that. So this little $15 piece of equipment really saves you so much time because you don't have to keep going over sections because it's already just like perfectly straight and aligned, and it makes your hair a lot straighter. Okay, so I'm just going to do it again. I always just like go over it once just to comb it through. And you kind of just want to go at the same pace the whole entire way down. And I try and make my sections about like just in between like an inch or 2, not too big, or else then it's not like gonna like get evenly straightened, and not too small that it's just like annoying and a waste of time. This is the biggest I would go. It's really pretty simple. Okay, so that took 4 minutes, and that's like the slowest I would ever take because I was trying to do it really well. Now I'm just gonna go up to like a mirror. There are 2 mirrors next to each other so I can see the back of my head, just to make sure that there are no pieces that I couldn't see that I missed in the back of my head. So hold on. Here's just one little piece that I missed. So now I'm just going to take a scrunchie and just tie this little section down so I don't get that confused with the hair that I still need to do. And the great thing about these scrunchies is that they don't leave any like lines or kinks in your hair when it's straight like normal hair ties do. This is the remaining part of my hair. The second section is when I usually like to part my hair, and my favorite way to part it is like a slightly diagonal side part like that. The way I'm going to section this off is just by taking like my shorter layers that are in the front, and that's the part that I do at the end because I do those a teeny bit differently than everything else. Yeah, that's just flat out sticking out of my head. Okay, so now it's time for the last section right here, my little, I don't even know what you would call this. Okay, ow. Okay, so now it's time for our last section. I literally look so weird. I don't really know what to do with myself right now. I could never ever pull off short hair. But pretty much this works, well, this is like the technique if you have shorter face framing layers in the front like I do. Try it if you don't have layers or if you have a different type of haircut. But this is pretty much what I do with my shorter face framing layers that are significantly shorter than the rest of my hair, just to give it a little bit more shape so that it's not just all pinned straight. This is where I get the majority of my volume. I do have medium to thick hair, so if I push my hair up and kind of just like go like that with my fingers, my hair will kind of just like be volumized. But just like to, you know, give it a little bit more volume, you'll see what I do. So I'm just gonna spray it. I do this the most with the 2 closest pieces to my head. Pretty much you just put the tension comb right there. And now we're going to straighten up just to give you more body. And you want to just kind of like yank it, like just give like a little tug at the beginning. This will just like help give it more body. Okay, then when you get to the top, you want to start curling it around. This is just going to flip it. Whee! Okay, and then when you take it out, you have this nice volumized piece with some body at the bottom. But just leave it, don't tuck it behind your ear because then it's just going to get a crease. Just try and leave it there and let it cool and set. So now I'm going to do this a little bit to the piece to the side. I'm just kind of going to do it on a diagonal. Give them a tug at the top and flip it a little bit just to give it some body. Then I straighten the length and then I let it go, and then I just kind of flip under the bottom a teeny bit. There. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side with this very front piece. Okay, so I just let the back section out and I let the front pieces cool off a little bit, so just so that they could set. Now I'm just going to brush everything out just so that it all kind of goes together. I kind of like messy parts with straight hair just to give it a little more edgy feel. Make sure you brush the back too. I'm just going to shake out the top just to give me a little bit extra volume. Okay, so I'm going to be using my Matrix Sleek Look Smoothing System Water-Free Lockdown Spray. And pretty much this is just like an anti-frizz, anti-humidity shine spray that I love. And it just pretty much keeps the style all day without your hair getting frizzy. Keeps it shiny all day. And I just like to spray this on my paddle brush. I just backed up so you could see like my whole entire hair. And I just brush this through my hair with this product on. This just is going to give it a little bit more even distribution, because if you spray this directly on your hair, it can get a little bit too concentrated and it can like make your hair like greasy in spots, and this is just pretty much like a foolproof method. And that just took me 19 minutes and I think it looks pretty straight, and there's a little bit of volume and some body and it's straight but just like a little bit, I don't know. Okay, so now I'm just going to give you some tips on how to prolong your straighten. And the first thing I'd say is use scrunchies instead of regular hair ties. Hair ties will kink your hair unless they're in for like 30 seconds. You'll just get kinks and creases. Try to avoid putting your hair behind your ears because then you'll just get like a really awkward kink right there. I know that that's usually just like a habit thing, but try and break that habit if you ever just like notice yourself doing that. Just try and untuck your hair. What I like to do, because I don't like these pieces like in my face usually, I just like to like flip them under like that, and that usually just keeps them out of my face, or like put them back in a clip or something. And overnight, if you have a silk scarf, just like pretend like it's just like a towel and you're like twisting your hair up, and just like use like a clip or something just to keep the silk scarf in place, and that'll keep your hair from like getting in your face or like getting kinked somewhere. It'll just kind of like keep your hair there, and it'll make it not frizz or curl or anything like that. So when you wake up, your hair is just as straight and beautiful as when you went to bed, and that really, really, really works, I promise. And that is pretty much it. Oh, and just using like a anti-frizz or anti-humidity spray or serum or something like that is really just going to help seal in the straighten and the shine and everything like that. And yeah, I really hope that you guys like this video. Any requests, leave them in the comments on this video or in the moderator on my channel. And I hope you guys are all having a great day. If you have any questions or anything, just let me know in the comments below. I love how that rhymes. And have the most beautiful day. XOXO. Bye, guys.